The Omicron variant, which has become the dominant strain of COVID in the United States, will infect thousands of people in Alabama in the coming weeks. But health experts say the spike of cases will depend on how much the variant evades vaccines. Experts learned that the Omicron variant is resistant to vaccine and antibody treatments that can alter the peak of infections. News 19's Archie Snowden spoke with an infectious disease expert who says the peak of infections in Alabama is yet to come.
That's right, Greg. Initially, the CDC said that the vaccinations will create a lower immune evasion, which in turn will predict the peak of cases of Omicron in each state. The peak of infections, however, depends on the rate of vaccinations. Doctors say that in the state of Alabama, less than 50% of the population remains unvaccinated. While doctors are still learning about the Omicron variant, they do know that it's been more contagious than expected.
At the peak, we're going to have lots more people with COVID, probably not in the hospital, but still you'll have coworkers and friends that you know that are not well.
Dr. Susan Judd of UAB School of Public Health says that the peak of the Omicron infections depends mostly on self-efficiency, such as getting the vaccine, masking, and following social distancing rules. With a one-day record-breaking total of more than 11,000 cases in the state of Alabama on Tuesday, the peak of the infections is getting closer.
I've started to run some models in the last 3 weeks that are based on what South Africa experienced and also what New York City experienced. New York City was hit earlier with Omicron than what Alabama was. And right now it looks like we're going to peak somewhere around mid-January to late January, which means that we'll probably be back at a lower level of cases by early February. So this one's going to be much faster than previous peaks we've seen in the past. But the downside is it's going to be much worse.
Now, experts originally predicted that the Omicron variant will arrive in the United States in January and then peak in April. But the virus is here now, and experts in Alabama are saying that it is spreading like wildfire. In Huntsville, Archie Snowden, News 19.